2 years ago.
Professor Baddie and his team of FIFA officials got together, got 7 teams to come and meet them in Seoul in South Korea at their top secret laboratory, ran some experiments on all the players on all those 7 teams, and basically he made them into superhuman players. And this is the plan for every single professional club in the entire world as well. But of course, if this tournament goes to plan and we come together as the footballing world with the remaining players that are available, build a super team and win the tournament, then Professor Baddie promises to reverse the effects of the players in these 7 teams and restore football back to normal. Here we go, first game of the tournament. Ronaldo down the right hand side, try and cut inside with a Berber spin. This could be our first chance of the game here. Cristiano Ronaldo shoots, he scored, I don't believe it, and it hits the bar and it's come down, the shot comes in, it's a goal. The Heroes have drawn their first game in the tournament, and is that the full-time whistle? It is, it's all over, we've claimed our first victory. There it is, it's all over, it's finished. Wolfsburg 1, Heroes 2. We are through to the knockout stages with a game to spare. As Feghouli turns, but that is a poor pass, and Pogba wins it back and plays it through towards Ibra, and this is a chance. This is the one guy you don't want running on the fast break because he don't have too much pace, but it's going to come to Pogba, who turns and shoots and scores, and Pogba makes it 1-0. Still Feghouli, we get men tracking back, a bit of whipping across to the centre. Oh, and everyone's lost Negredo, and Negredo's chipped it past Neuer. It's finished here. Valencia 1, Heroes 1, which means we go to a penalty shootout to see who is going through to the final. Bale, top left-hand side. We're 2 from 2 from there. Can we make it 3 from 3? You better believe it. And that means now that Orban has to score for Valencia. Otherwise, we're going through. It's the number 6 against Neuer, and Neuer saves it. It's all over. We're through to the final. We've done it on the penalty shootout, and we are through to the final. Oh, a good save there, and it's still 0-0. In goes the corner, and Mertesacker's header goes wide, and you must be joking me. How is that a penalty? And the goalkeeper is taking a penalty. It's Huddart against Neuer from the spot. He's going to chip this, and he has, and oh my god! I stayed down the middle. Less than 20 minutes to go then, still trailing by a goal to 0. Mertesacker's touch is poor, and Robin wins it back, and there's a man in the area in Suarez. Suarez turns, shoots, and scores. Suarez scores. It went through the goalkeeper's gloves. Per Mertesacker, big block. Header comes in, and a chance to make it 2-1, and with 3 minutes to go, Arsenal are back in front. Robin through towards Silva. Final chance possibly. Silva towards Ibra. Holds it up. Got to go forward, not backwards. Suarez, who scored our equaliser. Suarez, double fake shot. Suarez scores, and Suarez makes it 2-2 in stoppage time, and we've equalised, and surely now we're sending it to extra time. Here we go. It's the penalty shootout. Wish me luck. Stay calm, Schweini. Top left has served me well for 2 out of 2. Can it be 3 out of 3? Oh, it just about is. It just about is. Now Mertesacker has to score, doesn't he? Mertesacker has to score. Come on, Manuel Neuer. Save this. Save this, Manuel Neuer. He's chipping it. He's chipping it. He's hit a bar. What is it? It's over. He's done it. He chipped the bar and it didn't go in. It's over. We've won it. We've done it on the penalty shootout. We have won it. And no surprise we are celebrating, because Professor Baddie is going to have to stick to his word. He's going to have to reverse the effects of those players. Football is going to be restored back to his natural order. And we have won it. Oh my goodness gracious.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to the first episode of The Experiment. Yes, The Experiment has begun once again, and if you're a new viewer to the channel and a new viewer to the series and the first 4 minutes didn't explain things fully, basically The Experiment is a series I produced 2 years ago on my channel where a mad professor called Professor Brian Addy, or as we call him, Professor Baddie, along with top FIFA officials, got 7 professional football teams to meet him in South Korea, where he ran evil experiments on all the players and turned them into, as we called them, superhuman robots, which I know makes literally no sense, but still, he made them all perfect basically, and every single player became 99 rated in every single attribute. Each player lost their free will and essentially became under the control of Professor Baddie, who planned to do this with every single professional team in the world, as he is a man who simply strives for perfection and wants to see no human error on the pitch whatsoever. And so confident in his work, he allowed us to compete in a tournament against the 7 teams so he could show off his superhuman robot with our super team full of players that were still in the world that hadn't been taken to South Korea. And if we won the tournament against those 7 teams, Professor Baddie promised to reverse the effects of the players and vowed never to return again. We won the tournament, but as we expected 2 years ago, the evil professor is back on the scene and looking to destroy football once again. But this time, he's got a different diabolical scheme he wants to carry out. So 2 years ago, his experiments were on current professional players and turning them into those superhuman robots with no free will, forcing them to compete for his sick, twisted viewing pleasure where no player was designed to ever put a foot wrong. But over the past 2 years, he's been working in an unknown location on a new project, and as you've seen by the footage we obtained from top secret surveillance cameras, Professor Baddie has taken his perverse experiments to a whole new level and actually created his own race of football playing robots who are identical in every single way. Each player, like 2 years ago, is 99 rated in every single attribute, and this time they're all identical in appearance as well as skill, weighing in at a whopping 18 stone whilst also being gigantic as well, measuring up to precisely 7 foot and 1 inch tall. With every robot looking the exact same as the next, the only difference is their listed position, which of course is basically meaningless, number and name. Professor Baddie wants the whole world to see his creations at work and has already written to FIFA saying that this is the future of football, who unsurprisingly seem to agree with the evil mastermind and support his work fully once again. I wonder if they're colluding. As you can see by his team set up in a 4-1-2-1-2 wide, no player looks out of place because they'd be perfect playing anywhere, as Professor Baddie strives for perfection and the need to be flawless. Having said that, he has made one error, not with the robots but with the pictures he used for his creations. Blank cutouts do seem appropriate, but on one player he somehow accidentally used a picture of Schalke right back Phil Newman. He may strive for perfection like his robots, but at least that's proof that the professor is just as human as all of us and not incapable of the human error he wants to eradicate. Or maybe, just maybe, Phil Newman has some connection to the evil mastermind. Maybe we'll find out later. So how do we stop Professor Baddie once again? Well, just like 2 years ago, word has got out that FIFA want to assist the Professor and provide him with the funds he needs to make many more robots than just the initial 20 he's made already, so that he can unleash them on the world and ruin football. But of course, we won't stand for that. Once again, the governing bodies of the football associations from around the world have got together and decided that we should build our own super team once again and proposition Professor Baddie into battling it out for the right to save football. Just like before, they've given me the role of manager of this team and have asked me to choose a squad full of the best talent in the world that can compete against the 7 foot, 18 stone robots Professor Baddie has at his disposal. We've picked 20 of the very best players in the world to go toe to toe with the machines, but unlike 2 years ago, there's no tournament and varied opponents, it's a straight up deathmatch. 1-on-1, 5 games, first to 3. Whoever reaches 3 wins first in the best of 5 series will be declared the winner. If we win, then Professor Baddie has to agree to dismantle his robots, abandon all plans to flood the footballing world with his creations, and stop with his attempts to take the human aspect out of football. But if we lose, football may never be the same again. So that is basically that, guys. A big thank you for watching the first episode of The Experiment. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If there's anything I didn't explain clearly, then feel free to leave me a comment and I'll try and get back to you, or maybe someone else in the comment section can help you out. The games will be played via the kickoff section of the game, and for anyone that thinks, well, in that case you'll be downloading and applying the online squad, so the Seattle Sounders squad, which you've used for Professor Baddie's team, won't have the same created players. I'll be using my own personal saved squad, so don't worry about that, and I'll show you the stats of the players as well before we enter every single game, so you know that each player is still the robots, the 99 rated robots, and not the original Seattle Sounders players. I mean, it'll be obvious anywhere on the pitch because you'll see the robots are there, but just to clear up any confusion, that is the way I'll be playing the games via the kickoff section. And again, if there's anything I missed out, then do feel free to leave me a comment. Anything I didn't explain clearly, then do feel free to leave me a comment, and I shall try and get back to you. But hopefully you guys are excited for the series anyway. It's just a bit of a joke series, a bit of a laugh really. This is something I did 2 years ago. I had so much fun doing it. It was really, really enjoyable, and I wanted to bring it back last year. Sadly, I couldn't do it due to some restrictions. I've changed things up a little bit this year, and hopefully you'll enjoy the 5-game series format. It should make things a lot more dramatic as well, because unlike in the first experiment, the group stage was very tough, very tense, very tight. We got through with a game to spare, and it kind of felt a little bit anticlimactic. But in this 5-game series, every game is going to be crucial, and I'm sure it's going to be nerve-wracking as hell. So a big thank you for watching, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. The first game will be in the next episode. Look forward to that. It will be coming out tomorrow evening. But thanks so much for the first episode. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, then please do leave a like, and I'll see you for episode 2 of the experiment, featuring game 1 in the 5-part series against Professor Baddie's robots very soon.